Well, for Know Your Player this week, we came down to Busika. It took us about 2 hours to arrive approximately, but it's always worth it for Know Your Player. We get to know your favorite athlete, your favorite boxer, your favorite runner, your favorite MX rider, and today, of course, we're going to be talking to one of the most successful ones in the industry. Stav Orland is my guest today, MX2 champion. I'll tell you what's funny. The last time that I saw an interview of yours, it was when you were a bit younger and you were still riding in 85cc. How are you doing, Stav?
I'm doing all right. I mean, it's been a while since you last saw me on 85s and I've done a lot more. So yeah, now I'm MX2.
It must feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to start light before we head into the tough questions. When was the last time you attended a concert? Walk with me.
A concert?
A music concert?
Never.
Never?
Yeah.
You've never been to a single music concert?
Never in my life.
Is it your choice or your parents say you can't go to concerts because you have better things to do?
It's kind of both. I just don't really like concerts and stuff.
You and your brothers, Aviv and Alon, are all racers. Have you had some healthy competition amongst yourselves growing up?
Yeah. Even now we still kind of do. So it used to be like me and Alon chasing Aviv, but now Aviv kind of stopped because he has other things. So now it's not really Aviv and Alon, but Alon chasing me now. But yes, we did have a lot of competition. Like when we get beaten by each other, we'd get a bit angry, but it's...
I know, it's sibling rivalry. What age did you start riding?
When I was five. Yeah.
Do you sometimes feel like you didn't have a normal childhood like other kids because it was always either school but racing a lot?
Not really. I mean, other than the racing, but I had pretty much the same childhood. School, riding, it's just like how they have school and something else, I have school and riding.
Do you still remember the very first competitive race that you had when not just amongst your siblings but other riders as well? Do you still remember how that felt for you?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous at first because now everyone is watching you. So I didn't do well, of course.
Yeah, is it the same feeling that you have now many races later? Do you still get that?
Yes, I do. Especially now, like in, let's say, South Africa, where I'm one of the top guys.
Yeah.
So now a lot of people like not like bet on you, but they expect you to like win.
At what point did you feel like you want to take your talent to a professional level, not just amateur?
Like, was it 2015 when I went to the US for the first time? And I saw everyone there, all the pros like James Stewart and stuff at the track. I said, yeah,
I want to do this as well.
yeah, I want to like be one of them.
From your point of view, is there like a big difference racing amateur and racing professional?
With pro racing, you can never rest. There's always another guy right behind you, ready to pass you. With amateur racing, you can like pull a gap a bit, and because they're amateurs, they really don't have the racecraft as the pros.
Well, it hasn't been easy coming up here, seeing as the weather is a bit damp, I would say. Does it affect you if you race on wet ground? What's easier, the dry or the wet one?
It's easier dry, but there's like a specific type of wetness we like because it gives you grip.
Like this one?
But no, this is now slippery.
Yeah.
So it's worse than dry.
What's the most difficult part about being a motor rider, you'd say?
It's really like the practice and stuff, because you don't really train with the guys you race, so you never know where and like how good they are training also. So it's like a game. You train thinking like this is what they're training as well.
And the most fun part about being a motor rider?
When you have good jumps and you just jump and enjoy the air, whip, do some tricks.
And the fans and
the fans.
And the way they get when they see you ride like that. Now we're finally at the racetrack. So when you look at this place, what's one memory that you remember during a race that will always live with you?
One of them I think was in armed forces. When I was on my last lap I remember going down there and I did like a wheelie and all the fans were screaming and what. So that one was nice.
You've not only raced on this track, you've raced on so many other tracks. Which one would you say is your favorite because it was easier for you to showcase your skills?
I think my favorite track now is in the US, it's Redbud. When I went to race MX of Nations, that was just like a perfect track. It also rained, but I didn't ride when it rained. But the day before, it was like perfect conditions. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Now you spoke of MX of Nations, you've been riding in the championship. Who would you say is your toughest opponent when you're racing?
Everyone is a dangerous opponent.
If you're not racing, what else are you doing?
So like recently I've started skydiving.
Oh, wow.
It's
It's like you go for things that push your adrenaline to the max because this is already too much.
not,
So
I wouldn't call it like pushing my adrenaline. It's anything, everything I do is like in the air. So skydiving is not really like scary or what, like you get that adrenaline rush. It's just, you jump out the plane, you fall for 1 minute and it's just peace.
What?
So,
It's just, you know, when I think of, I can't even stand in a building that is 7 floors and look down. So that is pretty insane. Well, Stav, it's been great talking to you. I'm going to stick around a bit so I can see you race. I mean, it's not every day that you get to see Stav racing when it's not a competition. Stav Orland is my guest for Know Your Player today. It's been a wonderful chat. My name is Monira Bax. This is NBS Sport.